Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Hatchett. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route to get some positive yards.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Important third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Gators are in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to put it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. No shot to bring him down. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd down after the incompletion. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Point after, not great through. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7.
That's too loud on your ears. What are you doing?
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Three guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's strong. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's strong. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Burns. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll try the left side with a toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. PB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return. What? The interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's strong. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's strong. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And the Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he lofts it deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, a catch made. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. The lead is now full, 21-17. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Now here comes the bunch formation. And looking to throw now on first down. Escapes the sack. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Burns. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The completion sets up a second down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that pass ball is incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, as a quarterback, you're always trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football into. That time, that wide open was right in the middle of the field. Makes it so easy on the quarterback.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. The DB's backing off from the line now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's strong. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they pick up the first on the ground. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First down and 10. Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Shaw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They've been stopped in their first 2 4th down attempts. Here comes number 3. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's strong. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The back's got it. They test the middle but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. And the Gators come to the line in a hurry-up. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Burns. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Off target and incomplete. Second down play coming up. The wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Shaw. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He'll hand it off. Throws a stiff arm. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Gators are in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Burns. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Oh, man, that's stop. Get off of him. You just being a pest.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's on the run. Launches deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He eludes the rush. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception. Offense comes out to start this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands, it's Shaw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas.
Okay. No, you just ate, Addison. No, go sit down. Ouch. Oh, shucks. Eddie, why is the light on, Eddie? Ready. Ready, here. Yes. Go to sleep.
All this is going to be.